everyone, welcome back with the another video. So in today's video we are going to learn about forms, like how we can create forms in React Native and what kind of input that we can take from the user when we are dealing with the forms. So let's create a screen. First of all, I will call it simple form and index.js React Native function. Okay, so let's call it form screen. Okay guys, so this is our form screen, and now what we need to do. Okay guys, so after that we will import our form screen inside our navigation container. Okay, so and let's put this form screen over into the initial route. Okay, now let's just reload it. Okay, now what we will do, we will go inside our form screen, give this a save area view, and style it with the flags of 1, and then just take a view, another view, style flags 1, and padding will be 20. Okay, so the first input that we can take from the user is the text input. Okay, so user can put any text and you can take that as an input. So for that, as you know, we already created this component, text input field component. So let's just import it over here, text input field component, like this. Okay, so it will take some props, like what is the title. So I will say title will be first name. Okay, now placeholder will also be the first name. Okay, now what will happen, like this have a function on change tags. Okay, so for those who are new to this channel, so they can watch my previous video, because I explain all these things in my previous video. So now we just do console.log over here. Okay, text. Okay, now just save it. One more thing that we need to provide in our this component, we need to modify it, which is the value, and value will go over here, value and value, like this. Okay, so how we can like store the data inside a variable in React Native? So for that we use UseState hook. So we will say const first name, and second will be the set first name is equal to UseState. Okay, so in React Native we store variable using this UseState hook. So this UseState takes two variables, first name, so your value will be stored in this variable, and set first name is for updating or setting the variable. So here what we need to do is to do the set first name, and whatever the value come, it will pass over here as a first name, like this. So whatever I put over here will be stored in this first name, and we can also check like console.log first name. Okay, so as you can see over here that this value is stored and we can use it. Okay, now in this video we are also going to learn how we can get the data from a gallery, if we need to upload some picture, so how we can get the picture from the mobile app and show it over here. So for that I will first of all take a view and inside a view I will style it like flex direction will be raw, and inside that I will take an image, and I will style this image. So style width will be 100, height will be 100. Okay, now image need a source, so source will be source. So source will be, I will say, require, and after require we will go inside our assets, images, and let's see what images do we have. Okay, so assets, and finder, assets, image. Okay, so we have a man image, and we will put that image over here, man.png. Okay, so this is now flex direction row. I will say justify content center, and I will also give this thing a border. So I think border color black, border width 1. Okay, and also when we click on it we have to go to inside the gallery, and then we need to show what do the user pick. Okay, so for this I'm using a library called React Native Document Picker. Okay, so this is a very good library to pick the images from the gallery, React Native Document Picker. Okay, so we will go inside, we go to the first link. Okay, now first of all what we need to do, the document is here. Okay, so get started. Okay guys, so first of all what we need to do is to install this library. So the installation is very simple. We need to first stop our project, then run this command yarn add React Native Document Picker. Okay guys, so now what we need to do is to import the document picker. Document I think from document picker we need to import document picker. Okay, cool. Now just save it. Okay, document picker, and now we will create a function. So whenever we click on this image we need to go inside the library. So I will create a function over here, and I will call it async function, and I will name it open gallery. Okay, gallery. Now this okay, now first we have to get the types. Okay, so now first of all what we need to do is to const docs. Okay, docs, and it will await, and document picker dot pick. Okay, pick, and pick the type. Okay, type. So in this type we need to define I will say document picker dot types dot images. So types means do you want to pick images, do you want to pick PDF, or what kind of file format do you want to pick. You can define it inside the type. After that, what you need to do is to if you want to allow multiple images to pick, you can use this prop allow multiple selection. And if you want to pu- pick any single image, you have to define it as a false. So after that, you can catch any error. If any error come, you can catch it inside the errors. Okay, so error, error, and just do a arrow function like this. Okay, now after this, you if I will say not talks, then simply just return. Okay, do nothing. And if uh, talks dot length is greater than 0, or you can say equal to 0, it's mean that it didn't pick any image from the library, so we also need to return. Okay, so after that, what we need to do is to set our image to a variable. So I will say image and set image, and set image. So right now, as you can see, we say that we don't need to allow multiple selections, so it will be only a first selection. So it will pick, we will pick docs dot 0, the first value from the index. Okay, now let's just save it. Okay, so this is it, this is the thing that we need to do. Now we will come inside our image, we will wrap this up inside a touchable opacity. Okay, save it. And after this, on press, you can also use touchable without feedback also. So open gallery like this. Okay, now save it. So whenever we press this image, our gallery will be open. As you can see, our gallery will be open, and it will give you all the things. You can pick the images from your images, from the downloads, or anywhere that you want to. So when we click on it, what happened that our image will be stored over here. So right now, what we can do, over here. Okay guys, so let's also see that what type of things that we are getting from our image. So if I console.log our image, then you can see this is the uh, object that we can get from the image. So you can get the what type of images, okay, the name of the image, and the size, and the type, and the URI also. So what we need to do over here is inside this, I will say if image equal to undefined, then we can use this required thing, else we can use the URI thing. Okay, so in URI we will say image dot, and we have to take this URI. Okay, so image URI like this. So let's see. Yeah, so as you can see, our image is showing up over here, and if I select another image, then you can also see it over here. So this is, guys, how we can use this document picker library, and it's a very good library. I always use it inside my projects. So this is it for today's video. I hope you like it. If you like it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care and have a good day.